thing to keep in mind about The Losers, which I totally forgot when we were introducing it. That is one of the first movies ever made about Vietnam. The war was still going on. It was made in 1970. So it was, they weren't making movies like this about Vietnam. That was one of the first times you actually saw, I mean, other than some Marshall Tom, there's some like, weird 60s stuff when the French were fighting with Marshall Thompson. Other than that, this is like, a lot of the cliches you see of the guerrilla warfare, they weren't cliches yet. It was like a kind of a big thing to go to a movie in 1970 and actually see Vietnam shit going on, even though it was shot in the Philippines. But I do have to say one thing about this. You guys are pretty cool. This cinema is pretty cool because any cinema, anywhere in the world, when Vic Diaz shows up, the big fat Filipino guy, and he gets a round of applause. I want to give you all a round of applause for applauding Vic Diaz, the fat Filipino Peter Lorre. I love that guy. But really, I tried to ring it. Man, when Vic Diaz gets an applause, the place is fucking cool. So, next up is a really, really cool film. It's called The Siege of Firebase Gloria. And it's a terrific Vietnam movie. One of the best of there's actually not that many that falls under this category. Hamburger Hill is one, a few others, but this is the Vietnam version of the Big Battle movie. And it's directed by one of the great action auteurs and specialists of the 70s and the 80s, and he's still cranking them out right now in the 90s. In the 90s, in the 2000s. Guess I'm stuck somewhere. All right. Brian Trenchard-Smith, the great Aussie director. You guys saw Not Quite Hollywood, he's all over that motherfucker. He did Dead End Drive-In, he did Turkey Shoot. But a lot of people actually consider this maybe one of his best films.
Sun Rock. Sun Rock.
Oh, Sun Rock, of course, Sun Rock. The Man from Hong Kong, also known as the Dragonfly. And so this is a big battle movie he did for, I'm trying to remember what company it was, I think it was Scotty Brothers. It was a short-lived company in the 80s. Stars Lee Emery and Wings Hauser.
Yeah!
That's what I thought. But no, it's a really cool movie. I got very lucky, I got very happy that I got a print of it, and I've been meaning to bring it down to Austin for a long, long time. And now that day is here. So let's have a break, go take a piss, order another burger, and The Siege at Firebase Gloria!